series of Location Photo-Soundbites that should be used in conjunction with my soundbites discussing technique. Currently there are 15. See my YouTube channel or website derekforce.com. The main road from Ambleside winds its way northwards between mountains to Keswick, soon passing Rydalwater and Grasmere. These are landscapes that inspired the poet William Wordsworth. A car park concealed by trees but marked on Ordnance Survey Outdoor Leisure Map number OL7 offers convenient access for the fine views and lake walks, but less well known is White Moss Common, adjacent high ground overlooking both lakes. Walk the old road over the common. It is usually free of traffic. At its highest point, where it descends to Grasmere, strike right onto a rough track often hidden by bracken. Because of vegetation, it can be indistinct in summer, but keep climbing to a rocky knoll ahead, but not Nab Scar, the fell. Within a few yards are two spectacular views for the price of one: Rydalwater East and Grasmere West. This is a walk best done in winter, before the new fronds appear, a view for all seasons, and possibly looking at its best now, when others are plain by comparison. However, whatever season and location, the photographer is at the mercy of weather, which in the Lake District can change by the hour, even by the minute. Much of my work has been achieved with one camera and one lens, but with different cameras over the years. I used Olympus OM-D and PEN cameras with a variety of mid-range zooms. For one image, I even added a teleconverter, conveniently slipped into my jacket pocket, and for all images I relied on the excellent image stabilizers in Olympus camera bodies and lenses for sharpness. It will be clear that I travel light, as much of my photography is based on traditional techniques, not gear. Micro Four Thirds offers the landscape photographer extra depth of field. Sometimes I detach the lens autofocus to control the hyperfocal distance, thus increasing depth of field for extra sharpness, front to back. This can also be done by using a small aperture in combination with a wide-angle lens. If I have lost you here, then it's back to basics to learn real photography beyond auto, and you may find my Photo-Soundbite YouTube productions helpful. Auto is not so clever as you. It can unintentionally produce, for example, washed out colours, especially skies if foregrounds are darker. Mirrorless cameras with electronic viewfinders are wonderful for calculating correct exposures and previewing burnt out highlights when the dynamic colour and contrast range is high. I underexpose by spot metering near the sky or by decreasing exposure with EV compensation, sometimes even both. If this technique produces underexposed images, first save to RAW and then correct with Adobe Lightroom, a process covered in Photo-Soundbite number 14. JPEGs can also be adjusted, But either way, I put back what a camera cannot achieve by a mere click of a button, no matter how experienced I might claim to be. Like any viewpoint, only further visits will produce the desired photograph. Every trip adds an invaluable experience that no book, magazine, or individual can ever teach. And if anything strikes a chord here, start practicing now. It will take time. Practice makes perfect, and ditch instant gratification.